Hey there LT gamers, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tom and today we're bringing you an early access review for the release of Cyberknight's Flashpoint. Now I was really excited when we were contacted about covering this game as it is from the Treasy brothers, who are known for their other game which is called Star Traders Frontiers, and a game that I have sunk hundreds of hours into. So I'm very intrigued to see what they came out with next. Before we kick things off on the review, of course, I have to do the mandatory give us a like for the algorithm, drop us a comment and let us know what you think of this game and how it looks, and then of course subscribe to our journey. We're on the way to 10k now, we're really excited for the future. So, LT gamers, welcome to Cyberknight's Flashpoint, an exciting squad tactics heist RPG set in a meticulously crafted cyberpunk world. It's going to be released in early access, so you know a lot of work's going to come on it, so that's just a caveat I have to get out of the way straight away. But this game lets you assemble a crew of hackers, mercenaries and assorted misfits as you navigate through a narrative-rich experience. In a world filled with powerful cyberware, intricate faction connections, stealthy maneuvers and hacking skills, you are going to have to outsmart the odds and shape your destiny. Let's jump into the game and see how it looks. So let's begin with the most important element with any game for me, and that is the gameplay. Cyberknight's Flashpoint offers a third-person turn-based squad tactics experience, and a very captivating one at that. The game's core mechanics are a blend of modern tactical RPG elements featuring gridless movement, coverage usage, overwatch and initiative manipulation. What sets it apart for me in the early stages is that the ability to creatively outsmart the enemy through a multitude of different strategies. So I played the first level and I did it completely differently. I did it once through stealth and hacking, which was quite slow paced and tense. And then on the other playthrough, I just went loud and proud with powerful weapons and abilities. One of the game's standout features is this emphasis on the fact you can do endless build possibilities, and that's then reflected in the gameplay. You have the freedom to experiment with various combinations of talents, multi-classing, cyberware enhancements, and an array of weapons and gear to create your ideal team. And the level of customization is mind-boggling when I looked at it, and maybe even a little overwhelming, but it's going to offer you unique and personalized gameplay experience. And if you know these guys from Star Traders Frontiers, this wouldn't surprise you at all. It's important to note as well that this game, Cyberknights, is not a walk in the park. The game leans towards the challenging end of the spectrum, demanding strategic thinking and adaptability from players. I'll admit it, I did die quite a few times in the beginning with my run and gun approach. It just didn't work. The difficulty and learning curve are tuned to provide a satisfying experience though, I would say, but it's for those who relish a tactical challenge for sure. And moving on to the visual and graphical side of things, I think Cyberknights offers a very serviceable and clean graphics that get the job done, although they are definitely not groundbreaking. But you do have to remember the size of the studio that we are dealing with here. Where it does shine is its diverse environmental design that caters to multiple playthrough styles. So whether you're doing a stealth playthrough or burn it all to the ground playthrough, it does provide a rich and varied backdrop for these endeavors. I think the game's storyline is also worth mentioning. Storyline and world building are very much standout features here for me. I found the narrative exceptionally well written, immediately immersing players in this dark cyber noir world. Detailed descriptions and statistics in the UI really contribute to this strong sense of immersion as well. And then on the kind of presentation side of things to round this out, in terms of sound, the game excels at creating this dark ambience and well-designed sound effects. And a soundtrack that is very complementary to the overall experience, adding to this cyberpunk atmosphere. I wouldn't say these features are incredibly high quality, but they, like I said, they are complementary features that enhance the experience. And then, for the early access state, I would say that Cyberknights is very polished and engaging experience. There are some features missing when you go through the character design, for example. Some things are not accessible yet. And there was a few minor bugs and optimizations that may need to be changed along the way, but that is expected when you're dealing with early access titles. Overall impressions for me is that Cyberknight's Flashpoint offers a highly replayable experience with diverse gameplay styles, making it feel always fresh and engaging when you're playing. The inclusion of base building elements and deep customization options really enhances its replay value and adds to the fun for me. However, I think you need to ask yourself, if you aren't the quick pick up and play type person, this one might not be for you, due to it is a slower paced game just because of the depth of the story that they are trying to impart to you, as well as the options with customization and things like that. So if you're looking for a quick fix and pick up and play style, this might not be the one for you, but I feel most people who love this genre are going to have a good time. So in conclusion, Cyberknight's Flashpoint is a fantastic turn-based tactical game that lives up to the high standards set by the Treasy brothers. It's detailed and in-depth, which may not suit a more casual audience, but those who appreciate the genre, you're going to find it hard to go wrong with this title, and I can highly recommend it even in its early access state. And as it continues to develop, I think this will become a truly stellar game.